Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's a story about a little girl named Mia, a story about the incredible power of dreams, and how the pictures we create in our minds can become the reality we live in. Mia loved to paint. More than anything. But she didn't just paint what she saw around her, the trees, the houses, the sky. No, Mia painted what she dreamed of. She painted her future. On her small desk, with a kaleidoscope of colors, she would bring her visions to life on a blank canvas. One day, it would be a grand, beautiful school filled with laughing children. The next, a gleaming rocket soaring towards the stars. Then, a massive library, its shelves overflowing with books and stories waiting to be discovered. She painted bustling streets filled with happy people, their faces bright with joy and purpose. Her friends would often peek over her shoulder, their expressions a mix of confusion and amusement. "Why do you paint things that aren't real, Mia?" they'd tease. "That's just a dream." But Mia would just smile. Their words never bothered her. In her heart, she believed that her dreams weren't just fantasies. They were promises. They were destinations, already waiting for her, just over the horizon. She knew that every brush stroke wasn't just putting color on canvas, it was laying a brick for the future she was determined to build. As Mia grew, life wasn't always as bright and colorful as her paintings. Challenges came like sudden storms. There were days of frustration, like when a beloved painting was accidentally torn. There were moments of despair, like when a whole tray of carefully mixed colors spilled, creating a muddy mess that mirrored how she felt inside. Rejection letters arrived, cold and impersonal, telling her she wasn't good enough, that her vision was impractical, that she should choose a more sensible path. Some people, even those she respected, shook their heads and said she'd never reach the dreams she so vividly painted. It was tempting to put the brushes down, to let the canvases gather dust. But she didn't. She kept painting every single day. Even on the hardest days. Especially on the hardest days, her paintings became more than just art. They were her roadmap, her blueprint, her personal declaration of intent. They were a map of her vision, and she followed it with unwavering determination, step by step, brushstroke by brushstroke. When she painted the school, she wasn't just mixing yellow and blue. She was studying late into the night, learning about architecture and education. When she sketched out plans for the library, she was also practicing her skills, volunteering, and connecting with people who shared her passion. Every stroke of her brush was matched by a real-world action. She was painting her future. And then she was walking right into the picture. Years passed. One sunny afternoon, the entire city gathered in the main square. There, standing proudly, was Mia. She wasn't holding a small canvas anymore. She was unveiling a magnificent mural that stretched across an entire building. And on it, in vibrant, breathtaking detail, were her dreams. Now fully realized, the school she had imagined as a little girl stood just a few blocks away, its halls echoing with the laughter of children. The community library she had designed was a hub of knowledge and connection. The city was filled with happy, inspired people, their lives touched by the world she had first envisioned with her paints. People came from everywhere, not just to see the mural, but to feel the hope it radiated. They saw what a little girl with a big dream had accomplished. She stood there, smiling, watching as young children pointed at the mural, their eyes wide with inspiration. Her secret was simple, yet profound. She never stopped imagining. She never stopped planning. And most importantly, she never stopped believing in herself, even when it felt like she was the only one who did. Her story reminds us that our dreams are the canvases, and our actions are the brushes. So, I want to ask you, what dream will you paint for your future? What vision is waiting inside you to be brought to life? Take a moment, think about it, and share it with us in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire. See you next time.